Hello Virgo and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 27th of December 21 to the 10th of January 2022. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Compendium of Witches oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Virgo for the 27th of December to the 10th of January 2022. What messages are here for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? Right, so let's just fan the deck out and take a couple of cards, Virgo, and let's see what you get. Temperance, oh, and the Alchemist. That's interesting. Yeah, it's about getting a good balance. So there's perhaps a need to blend two opposing energies, or more than two, in order to create something that's workable for you. But in that, there's a measure of caution here, you know, not to overdo it one way or the other. So it's rather than deleting or overriding certain energies, you blend them all together, a bit of everything, in moderation, so not too much. And of course, with the Alchemist, there is the idea of knowing the inner workings of things, in order to use whatever is around you effectively. Yeah, so you get the Alchemist and Temperance. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Virgo for the 27th of December to the 10th of January. What messages are here for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? What does Virgo need to know at this time? This is the Oak, Ash and Thorn tarot that I'll be using today to put down an 8-card spread for you, Virgo, with the first 2 cards depicting you in your current situation, where you are now. The next 2 cards highlight the challenges you may be facing at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. It sort of shows the energies that you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. You start here with the 2 of Wands at a doorway and the Queen of Pentacles. It's nice. You have the 2 of Swords and the Fool as your challenges, with the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune as your guidance. Just get that in nicely. And then you move towards the Sun, which is lovely. And the Magician. Wow, that is brilliant. Lovely energies there. And what do you have here? The 6 of Pentacles, resourcefulness. Again, you've got quite a few cards indicating a need for balance. With the 6 of Pentacles, this is about give and take, the fairness in a situation. It also may indicate that you have just just what you need. You have the resources you need, but no more. And that may come to you through an act of kindness or generosity. It may also, indicate your give and take in a situation as well. But there's certainly an element here of a need for fairness, of a balanced give and take. So where you begin, there's choices of, like this is a picture of someone who's sort of thinking of where to go next. He has potential, he has harnessed a potential, and now the next thing is to move forward with it. And there's that moment of decision about which path to take, which door to go through. The little globe there he holds sort of indicates that he has everything he needs. He has what it takes to move things forward, and he's at that stage of contemplating. And, if he lingers there too long, he could start to dither. With the Queen of Pentacles, this sort of shows that where you're wanting, where you sort of putting your hopes towards is you want to build up something that is stable and secure and abundant. It sort of may also sort of depict you building something not just for you but for everyone, so you can nurture, so that you can give to others, as indicated in the Six of Pentacles. So it's about wanting to move forward to not to be of service as such, but to provide in some way for others as well as for yourself, to create an abundance, to manifest something that brings a sense of stability and security, not only to you but to those around you. But your challenge is in making this decision of which way to go. The Two of Swords, again, is someone in a dilemma, at an impasse, unable to decide which way to go forward. And the message that comes from the Two of Swords is to use your intuition. You have the moon here and the water, sort of indicating a need for tapping into your intuitive knowledge. It sort of suggests you know which way to go. Perhaps don't look too much, don't look too far ahead, just go with your gut instinct. And that's your challenge, is to take that risk, to move that forward from that moment of hesitation and embrace a new beginning. The Fool suggests a potential for new beginnings, a sense of adventure, not quite knowing where to go or knowing where your path is going to lead you. And perhaps that is where the hesitation comes and where the challenge is. Because if you're wanting to manifest something stable and secure, you want to know where you're going. But the cards sort of suggest that's not given to you at this time. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. And do so with, a sense of responsibility, not simply just diving in there. So there you have the Temperance card, that suggests that spirit of adventure, of putting your faith into your idea or your potential, but not being careless about it, taking at least some time to organize a plan as far as you can plan, and accept that you can't see the bigger picture just yet. Your guidance is the King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune sort of suggests luck is going to be on your side, and it's in alignment with the Fool and the Sun, so it's very positive. So perhaps it sort of suggests don't worry too much about the exact details of planning. Just go with it and go with the flow. Take what comes as it comes. Your luck is on your side. Fortune favors you at this point. That's your message from Spirit. And it sort of suggests with the King of Cups, there may be the message of needing to master your emotions and being able to, through that, being, a stable energy in a situation. You see, there's a lot of flux and turmoil and deep emotions around this figure, but he's on solid ground. He's on a rock, so he's the rock in stormy waters, as it were. I get a sense, though, it sort of suggests go for what you love, what you know brings deep joy to you, something that is an interest for you that is long-lasting, something that you know will see you through difficult times. And that all the while, be wary or be aware that this is sort of, your fortune is favoured at this time with the Wheel of Fortune followed by the Sun and the Magician. It's all very positive for the culmination of working towards a goal or a plan. I mean, where you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun and the Magician in alignment with each other, after the Two of Wands, it sort of really shows a path towards success, because the Sun is a card of joy, happiness and success, and it sort of indicates as well the ability to appreciate that success and that joy. So it's through, you know, if you look at this particular sun, the sun peeks out through the rain. It's almost like after the turbulence, or despite the turbulence, there's a sense of success, joy, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest what it is you want. These two cards are cards of manifestation, and they're in alignment with each other with the Sun. So where you are, you take the doorway, the beginning of something, and move forward with it with a sense of trust and faith, and in your, you know, in your abilities, because you're moving towards manifesting something wonderful. That sort of, the Alchemist sort of fits nicely with the Magician card as well. So the Magician card is about taking action, about putting the potentials into working mode, you know, sort of, so you've got the potentials here, you need to act upon it. It sort of shows you having the resources, the knowledge, the skills, the love for something. What you need is the willpower, the desire to put it into action. And if you are willing to do that, you know, it shows success. And, you know, it's sort of, you can sort of say towards the end, as everything comes together, you get that sense of understanding the smaller details of the plan. So for initially, you're going to have to go on trust and realize that you can't see the bigger picture all the way. But, you know, you've got very positive cards in your guidance, and go with what you love, go with what you intuitively feel is right, and, you know, sort of go with the flow of this run of luck in your favor, and move towards success and manifesting whatever it is that you're planning. So that's lovely, positive messages for you, Virgo. You know, it's just all very positive. Just the only thing is that you may need to struggle a little bit with having to have faith in whatever, you know, in your goal, in the bigger picture, taking it one step at a time and enjoying it as you go along. It seems that you know, your plans may not be complete in the initial stage, but you're certainly able to work through manifesting this sense of security and abundance, and know all the while that you'll have what you need. You may not have it excess, but you'll have enough. And that's sort of, again, it's sort of quite a lucky, you know, sort of luck is in your favor for a while. So go with the flow, but don't be overly well, I mean, you know, don't overdo the trust and the faith. You know, have some plan to work with, but don't expect to know the full picture. Don't expect to know every little detail. That will come later. And, you know, this caution that you may be feeling, use that to your advantage so that you don't be too careless in leaping, you know, taking this leap of faith. But if it's towards something you love, and towards where life seems to be pushing you, it's certainly something that brings success and manifestation for you. And ultimately, knowing every small detail, therefore feeling that security and stability. So there you have it, Virgo. It's all very positive for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.